It's December 11th, and Danny has issued me a challenge of kind of videoing my journey through this that we're gonna do through this world of cancer and chemo, breast cancer. He's asked me 3 questions I want to answer. One is, how did we get there? What are you doing today? And what are you gonna do tomorrow? So I'm gonna start with what I did today. Today was super fun. I got my cream so that I could put the lidocaine on. So I picked that up and I was going to wipe that all over the port. And then after you wipe that all over the port, you're supposed to put on the saran wrap over the top of it so you can get dressed and not have it be all over your stuff. Then I picked up all these lovely medications that I have to take with me so they can explain what that is and what I'm supposed to do with it. And of course, Imodium, which I'm really looking forward to, and a thermometer. They want me to not have your, stick in the mouth thermometer. They want something they can get out of there. So that's what I did today. Pick all that supplies up. And tomorrow we go in, 10:30 starts the big port thing. Let's see if I can show you it's right there. You're gonna get that. Anyway, it's a little circle. It has 3 little dots, and they have to go in the middle of the 3 dots, and I don't know, we'll find out what happens tomorrow. So 10:30, and then how I got here, my arm was just kind of bugging me. All this was so tender all a long time, and after Lake Powell, I hurt my arm at Lake Powell, and I went in to see the doctor about it, and after who worked on it, I came home and I'm like, oh, this hurts so bad, and I'm like, it hurts clear up in here, and I'm like, oh, I found a lump right here. So I found a lump right here, and then it takes a while because you can't just go in and have a mammogram. You have to go to the doctor, and the doctor has to see you, and then the doctor orders a mammogram, and then you go in, have the mammogram, then you have to wait for the doctor to get the results and hear the results, and then they're like, I think we need to biopsy this. So and by the way, there was no mammogram appointments available down here near me, so unless I wanted to wait 3 weeks, and I didn't. So I waited about 4 days and went up to the Women's Center in Murray, and I really liked that. That Women's Center is really good, and I like the people there and the doctors, and so I had a biopsy, and I did not think in all my world I would never have expected to come back positive for breast cancer, but it is. That's what it is. So we're gonna do we did another biopsy, and that came back negative. And then we went and saw the surgeon, and she was telling us a big plan of what to do, and I think we're gonna just hit it with chemo, then we'll do surgery, and then we'll do radiation, and probably a little more chemo after that. And I'm like, okay, well, what would you do if this was you? She's like, I would cut it out, have a lumpectomy, and do some radiation, be done. And then she's like, but let's just send you in to get an MRI just in case. And because it was a 1.8 milliliter centimeter, I don't know, centimeter or milliliters? I don't know how big it is. 1.8, and you can get your own ruler. But so I went in for the MRI, and after the MRI, she called me and she's like, you're now on high priority because it's growing, and it's growing quickly, and you have a lymph node involved, and we're gonna need to go see if we're gonna biopsy and see if it's actually got stuff in there. So okay, so then I went and biopsied the lymph node. So I had 3 biopsies, and the lymph node was positive as well, which means that it's starting to spread, and it's fast growing. And after the MRI, it was a 2.9, but she said the MRI actually makes it a little bit bigger. So instead of being taking it for full value, it'd probably be a 2.5 or something like that, which means it's still grown from 1.8 to 2.5, plus added a lymph node in just 2 months, which is fast. So as I went to see the oncologist, they are like, you need to get this started, and you need to get started quickly, and here's your schedule for your report, and here's your echo, and let's start next week. And I'm like, oh, this is fast. Well, can we wait till after Christmas? No, not if you value your life. I'm like, okay, then I guess we're starting tomorrow. We're starting next week. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go in, and we're gonna fight it. We're gonna be good, and we're gonna go in and see what it does. And I'm sure it'll be nauseous. Oh, and it was really nice. Let's see, where did I put those? Rich Wilson came by, had visitors come by, brought me some barf bags, so there we go. I'm gonna have some of these in every bathroom, just in case you need to throw up. You can use them too, but hopefully you won't. So we brought a stack of those, and Becky came by, Mike and Kelly came by. We had a lot of great phone calls, and one of the neatest things is we had our family over for Christmas, and that was actually amazing for me, because that's what only thing I wanted was to have my whole family there, and we got a family picture. Okay, now I don't want to cry, so I might have to say goodbye on this, but I had a family picture, decorated Christmas cookies, and got to get kids in the Christmas jammies. That was really fun for me, and then we had a really neat talk, and received a blessing, and I just really feel like whatever I'm supposed to go through, I'm going to be supported, not only by my friends and family, but by the Lord, and we'll just see what we do here. And a lot of people have survived it. We got a lot of survivors, and they're on the other end of this, and that's what we're going to do. So we'll just start tomorrow and see how things go, and I'll keep you posted. All right.